At just the age of 30, Taylor Swift is a global pop star with a name that's etched in history for being one of the most successful singers in the world. Whether you were born in the 1990s or early 2000s, Taylor Swift was likely a big part of your childhood or early teenage years, and she's even got plenty of fans who are in their 30s, 40s, and 50s. So, have you ever wondered how a 15-year-old girl from West Reading, Pennsylvania became one of the biggest names in the music industry? Before we start the video, make sure to drop a like and subscribe to our channel, Celebrity Spending, for more content about the luxurious lifestyle of the rich and famous. Now, let's get started with Taylor Swift's humble beginning. It seems like destiny that Taylor Swift, born in 1989, was going to become a famous singer because not only is her grandmother a professional opera singer, but also she's named after the 5-time Grammy winner, American singer James Taylor. Swift's interest in music began at the young age of 10, and over the period of the next 2 years, she learned how to play the guitar and write her own songs. However, it wasn't until 2004 that she signed a record deal with Big Machine label and released her first single, Tim McGraw. Much to everyone's shock, her debut single was so successful that it stayed on the Billboard Country Singles chart for 8 full months, which was extremely impressive for an upcoming artist like Swift. For the next 16 years of her life, Swift has managed to win 10 Grammy Awards, hundreds of awards and nominations for her music, and with the release of her newest album, Folklore, in July of 2020, she has managed to make history again for being the only artist in history to have 7 albums sell 500,000 copies of a studio album in a week, making her one of the richest singers on this planet. So, can you take a guess at how much the highest paid celebrity, according to Forbes, makes per year? It's probably pretty obvious she's a millionaire, but how many millions does she have? Before we reveal her net worth and yearly salary, let's discover how Taylor Swift spends her millions. Charity. Like a lot of celebrities, Taylor Swift has used her fame and wealth to give back to the community. In fact, Swift is well known for helping and financially supporting charities as well as individuals in need. Swift has been nothing but generous when it comes to donating, and throughout her career, she has donated millions of dollars to different relief and charities. Being a cat lover, Swift donated thousands of dollars to big-name organizations such as PETA, as well as local animal shelters and other pet relief organizations. She has given away more than $100,000 to the Tennessee Equality Project to fight the anti-LGBTQ bill in the state. COVID-19 crisis. More recently, Taylor Swift has helped her fans through the coronavirus crisis by sending them stimulus checks. And these fans took to Twitter to thank the artist for her generosity. Luxurious vacations. When it comes to her friends, Taylor Swift's generosity doesn't have a limit. At the end of her 1989 tour in 2015, which by the way grossed $250 million, Swift took her band and all her crew members on a vacation in Australia. And this wasn't the only act of kindness towards her fellow performers, which she considers to be like family. Generosity towards her friends. In 2017, Swift donated $200,000 to her fellow singer and friend, Kesha, to help with her legal expenses. In addition, when she discovered that one of her backup dancer's nephews was battling cancer, she decided to help with the medical expenses and donated $50,000 to the family. Tips. We all try to leave a generous tip when we go to a restaurant. However, when it comes to Taylor Swift, she takes tipping to a whole nother level. After dining with Ed Sheeran and Austin Mahone, Swift allegedly left a $500 tip to one lucky waiter. Cats. Like we mentioned before, Taylor Swift has always been vocal about her love for cats. She is the owner of not one, but 2 of the most expensive cat breeds in the world, the Scottish Fold cats. She bought her first cat, Meredith Grey, named after the character from Grey's Anatomy, in 2011. 3 years later, she bought her second Scottish Fold, and she named it after Law & Order SVU's Olivia Benson. Funnily enough, Olivia became a star of her own. In fact, she has surpassed the likes of Khloe Kardashian and Sam Smith when it comes to net worth. Her net worth, $97 million, was a result of being featured in several music videos and commercials. Now that you know that Taylor Swift's cat is worth $97 million, can you guess Swift's net worth? Hint, hint, it's more than $97 million. Closet. When you're a famous artist and have to attend red carpets and award shows on a monthly, if not weekly basis, you must wear the finest gowns. Taylor Swift's stunning collection of gowns includes her $17,990 red carpet look at the world premiere of Cats, her $6,990 Mendel strapless hand-pleated silk gown, and her $28,870 outfit from the 2019 American Music Awards. Leg insurance. A lot of celebrities get their body parts insured, like Kim Kardashian and her $100 million buttocks insurance. As for Taylor Swift, allegedly, the star dropped $40 million to insure her famous legs. Private jets. While flying on private jets is something that screams rich, it's safe to say that owning a private jet is the ultimate status symbol. When it comes to Taylor Swift, she always takes it to the next level. Swift doesn't only own a private jet, she owns 2 private jets. Yup, you heard that right. Her first private jet, which she had purchased back in 2011, is the Dassault Falcon 900. The estimated cost of this private jet is a staggering $44.8 million. As for her second private jet, the Falcon 50, it reportedly has a price tag of $21.5 million. Real estate. When Taylor Swift's Netflix documentary, Miss Americana, was released in 2020, the public discovered things about the singer that they never knew about. And by things, we mean her $81 million collection of houses. She first set foot in the world of real estate at the age of 20 when she purchased her first condo in her hometown of Nashville. The 3,240 square foot condo is estimated to be worth at least $3 million. She also purchased another property, a $2.5 million 4-bedroom house in Nashville in 2011. A lot of famous singers and actors move to Los Angeles when their fame skyrockets, so it's only fitting that Taylor Swift owns a mansion in the City of Angels. It's a 10,982 square feet historic mansion that was built in 1934, and it's estimated that Swift bought it for $30 million. When you're rich, it's almost mandatory that you buy a beachside house where you can spend those hot summer days. As for the location, Taylor Swift's next purchase was in Rhode Island. It's reported that her 12,000 square feet mansion with a panoramic view of the sea is worth $6.65 million. And that's not even the last of it. In 2014, she purchased 2 adjacent penthouses in New York City that she renovated and transformed into one massive 10-bedroom penthouse. It seems like Swift fell in love with the neighborhood where her penthouse is located, because 3 years later, she purchased a 4-story townhouse located right next to her penthouse. A year later, she purchased a 3rd condo in the same building. All of Swift's New York properties are valued at $40 million.
Oh, it's all good.
It's said that Taylor Swift is currently on the hunt for another mansion in London, which she and her boyfriend of 3 years, Joe Alwyn, are going to share. As for the budget, it looks like Swift's ready to drop $30 million on a London mansion. Before we reveal Taylor Swift's net worth, leave a comment below with your guess. Now, on to the big reveal. According to Forbes, the Shake It Off singer has a whopping net worth of $360 million and a yearly salary of $185 million, making her one of the highest paid females in the industry. That's a wrap for today's video. Hope you enjoyed watching it. Before you leave, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel, and click on the notification bell below to be notified when we upload new videos. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.